we've oversupplied small apartments, condos for single people and the investor community, and we've undersupplied homes for families.
This episode is brought to you by Shrubs.me.
Do we have a supply issue? Like, we talked about having not enough homes. We all agreed that prices were going up because we didn't have enough homes. Well, right now, we got more than enough properties for sale, 35,000 of them to be exact, just in the GTA area alone. And immigration levels are starting to slow down, and that foreign students are going to be coming less and less. Rents are starting to come down. Do we need more housing? Is that something that is even going to be an issue?
So immigration hasn't slowed down nearly to the extent that people have been thinking it would, and that the federal government has been talking about that they think it should, and it hasn't been coming down as of yet. I think it may in the future, but if you take a look at all the immigration statistics, and lots of people have criticized it of late that while we've talked about immigration coming down, it hasn't come down. And frankly, I don't
There
think
was
it should a lot.
450,000 less temporary residents here, actually. Those are the numbers that we just read a couple of weeks ago on the show. So 450,000 less people. That's a lot of people.
Less
I'm
than
not
the
sure if there's
crazy peak of ridiculousness, which is
The
still more than...
the PR numbers, I agree. They haven't come down. They're restructuring with whether they're refugees and skilled workers and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty minimal. But the temporary resident side is something that's been hit hard, which is obviously a rental market.
Yeah, is it the rental market, or is it people that aren't going to be certainly not going to be buying? So you're right, the rental market, but are they rental market, in the Greater Toronto area, or is it people that are working on farms and not in the Greater Toronto area? So I'm not sure, and all the statistics I have seen suggest that immigration, temporary foreign workers, student visas, etc. Have not come down to the extent that you think they should be coming down, and people have been talking about coming down. I was in the U.S. last week at a conference, and they talked about how immigration in the United States was 1 million a year, and it gone up to 2 million a year. For a population twice our size, we had 1 million people last year.
Mm-hmm.
So on a per capita basis, ours was like 5 times what the United States was. So our immigration has been huge. I think that, Toronto, the Greater Toronto area is still going to grow. Immigrants are still going to come here. People are still going to want to have jobs here. CMHC said we had 3.5 million homes short in Southern Ontario, 1.5 in the Greater Toronto area. And that's to get back to, reasonable levels of affordability. So do we need more supply? Yes, we need more supply. Problem we've got is the supply that we've got in the last couple of years is primarily studios and one bedrooms, condos. And the supply that we don't have is single family homes, and 2 and 3 bedroom homes. So we've oversupplied small apartments, condos, for single people, and the investor community, and we've undersupplied homes for families, whether they be single family homes or condos or apartments that are good for families with 2 or 3 bedrooms. And the statistics that you've probably seen are we are creating as many single family homes today as we were in the 1970s. 50,000 homes a year. Like, it's crazy that we can't do a better job.